second time out with the Nemo. We came back to the same lake where I was playing with the dais last time with Brian. Just a few folks here this morning. Brian got his Nemo, so we're both going to be underwater today. Looking forward to having a great day. So today my weapon of choice will be the Simplex Ultra. I'm going to go ahead and submerge it here for the first time just to make sure that it doesn't malfunction. Also, it does have a few bubbles, but that's okay. It's from the shaft. I'm going to set the volume up on high. I'm going to turn the backlight on, and I'm going to turn on vibration mode in the handle. So not only do I see a target with the light, I also feel it in my hand. And here we go. Chose to extend the shaft a little bit to get the coil a little bit further away, and we will be off to the races. So the first notable problem is, oh, there's some cloth, like a t-shirt, is that this water, it would be fairly clear, but nobody really swims in the deep part of it, so the algae is thick and you stir it up, so it makes for a very murky day. But we work through it and do really well. First target was right there.
I'm having a lot of fun. How you doing?
It's very murky.
Look very less cloudy.
Less cloudy. I can see better, but it's just so we're stirring up so much. We're stirring up so much. It's so hard.
Yeah, we are.
Detector's fine though. It lights up when I hit something, so I can see it.
I think it's supposed to be wrapped around my neck. Why is this wrapping around my neck? My neck in my back.
Pretty good time though. I just like playing around.
Yeah, I'm having fun.
Yeah, I'm sure, man. I was like, I had such a blast last time. I was like, this is the best day ever.
Yeah, definitely. Are you recording?
I am right now, I think. So the Simplex is pretty awesome to swing underwater. Everything sounds so good. You can hear it really clearly. You can see the light on the display. However, my camera angle is a little bit off yet. I hadn't quite gotten it figured out. Pinpointing, playing in the weeds, it's all a lot of fun. We're getting it figured out. Yeah, so for the better part of the first half of this morning, we were trying to figure out how to dig targets out of the moss, how to find and locate, items, and to be efficient, in our time that we're spending down here, because getting a system figured out will allow us to dig more targets and make it easier for us to have better days going forward. We're still learning at this point, and it takes a little bit of time, as you see, to find targets, especially in deeper water. Then you have to find a way to kind of get it put aside and go about your business. Mind you, one more thing. At this point, it is such a good time being under the water, being deep, finding stuff and breathing and just playing around in the environment, that I don't care if I found anything at this point. I'm absolutely enjoying the process and being out, learning how to do something new, and trying to find a way to be good at it. We're having a blast. Time is going by so fast and we didn't even realize it. Yep, foiled again.
Fish hook.
It's funny when we hear that right next to each other. I keep hearing your pinpointer.
Oh.
No, well, that's what I thought earlier, but you were like 30 foot away.
Close to the target.
Sound travels so different.
So one of the major benefits is that we're detecting in the swimming area of this public beach, and as you just noticed, we are continually pulling out fish hooks, lures, things that people's feet can step on and get hurt. All the while, the fish in the lake are probably pretty happy that we're taking it out, as they do not leave us alone all day. You know, as the day goes on, you will notice that we start noticing things in the water with our eyes, just kind of like we do on the ground when we find surface finds. We're starting to pay attention for different things in the water as well, which makes it even more fun because you can kind of look around and see stuff that we're going to find and pick up. One thing I'll tell you is not being used to being underwater all day and swimming for that length of time, you get tired really kind of quick. Well, I mean, not quick, but you do get tired. So I'm going to head up here. I'm going to take a break, hang out with Higgles for a few minutes before we get back in, when all the good stuff really starts happening at the next point. So as you might notice, as this clip progresses, at this point, I'm starting to get pretty good with locating targets and finding them. Mind you, my camera is still just a hair out of whack. Everything's still pretty visible though. At this time, I'm in the shallower water, so I'm able to keep it kind of clean, and it makes for a better look. Here, coming up, my first big coin of the day is getting ready to come out of the ground. Takes a minute to locate, but there you go. It's a pretty shiny new quarter. Yes, sir. next target seemed really big and couldn't quite exactly get to it. It was deep. But what we got here is a bundle of copper wire. So over the next couple minutes, you're going to notice that I locate an area that is pretty hot for targets. Mind you, we've not been out this deep in this lake, and Brian has only been out here scooping a little bit. There was a coin. I haven't moved very far, and the detector just kind of starts keep going off, so I'm going to sit here and focus on this area for a little while. Coming up is all the good finds of the day, and they all happen pretty much in succession. The next one I think I find is very tiny. There you'll hear it, just a little blip. But it's down there pretty good. Honestly, when you're underwater, you don't care how long it takes to find your targets. It's so much fun being down there and underneath the water. There's a little fish. I'm stirring it up. He's looking for whatever I stir up. Didn't have a real good way of filtering the sand out either, so I keep dropping targets. And there you see it, it's just a little tiny screw. So earlier in the day, Higgles had found this lawn dart and then he lost it, so I find it again. I think he steals it from me going forward, but it was cool to pick up something he dropped. Really working hard at getting my face down to the targets because the vision gets kind of off here, so I'm as close down to the ground as I can get with my head, and that's the reason why I'm over top of the targets. But coming up I get another coin, I'm right on it. And lo and behold, there's my fish buddy and a nickel. Here's a beautiful high tone ringing around a 78 on the Simplex Ultra. Mind you, I'm in park mode. My sensitivity is turned down. And it is another coin. This one is a copper penny. And I'll take it. I love digging coins even underwater. Hey, just check out here. There's some really big fish out here, and I've got a few random clips here for you. First clip. There goes the fish. See? Ooh, big old bass. And there was a bobby pin, and then a coin. and then just a random ring out there in the middle somewhere. Yeah, at this point I got a nice dime. Yeah! Even though the water's murky and it's really dark and hard to see, starting to pick up targets really, really well. Kind of getting in a groove, you know? And there's the find of the day. It is a 925 silver sloth charm with a blue heart gem in the middle. So after digging the silver sloth out of the ground or underneath the water, I was feeling pretty pumped. I moved over just a few feet and I get another high tone in the ground. This time it's, you know, it's really tight. It's a small signal. I'm really psyched. But FYI, in a future video, I found the owner of the sloth, or Brian did. So we get to actually return that in a future video, which is really cool. A young girl got her charm back that she really adored. Stay tuned. Check out the next find because I about lose it over this one. After shooing away the sand and the muck in the bottom, take a gander at the bottom of the water and you'll see it here shortly. Here it comes. Oh yeah. Man, if the camera would have been able to be just turned down a hair more, this would have been an amazing shot and find. But yet, it's still a very cool copper wedding ring. The diamonds are fake. That's not the point. The point was that it was shiny underwater and all that muck when I saw it. Really, really cool. Super stoked to have it. So anybody that's made it to the 20-minute mark of this video got something cool that I'm going to add as I share and show my finds to Brian. The excitement, you know, for finding my first ring underwater was amazing. It was such a great day. The charm was silver. I got the ring underwater. Getting my first opportunity to look at it now. Here's the kicker though. after this video's over and you go down and you comment hashtag sloth. Everybody that comments hashtag sloth in the bottom of this video after they watch it, I'm going to have a giveaway on my next live stream. You must be present to win. You must have commented hashtag sloth in this video, and I will take all the commenters and I will put you in a race for an Amazon gift card. You can hear Brian going off because we're having a great time. Everybody's happy. I've got a couple more clips to show you in today's video and then it'll be done. But comment hashtag sloth and then just be on the lookout for my next live stream. It will not be Thursday. So it could be late Wednesday, it could be Friday or Saturday. I'm not sure when it's going to be. But watch the rest of the video, and I will see you guys on my next live.